This programming is brought to you by Local Video Marketing. In association with Coach Chick's Mastermind Group and CoachChick.com.
Hi, and welcome to the pregame meal, what to eat in the 4 to 6 hours before your game begins. This is Kim Lukhard, Hockey Mom RD. You want to avoid fatty foods such as potato chips, French fries, fried chicken, pizza, and a whole bunch more. Foods which in fact will slow you down and make it harder for you to focus on the game. The first step in building your pregame meal is to choose foods rich in carbohydrates, such as pasta, rice, potatoes, breads, cereal, grains such as couscous, quinoa, barley, oatmeal, and fresh fruit. The majority of the food you choose for your pregame meal should be rich in energy-sustaining carbohydrates, and these will take up at least half of your plate, or maybe even more. Your second step is to choose a food rich in lean protein. So lean beef, chicken, ham, turkey, fish, eggs, low-fat dairy foods. These foods will help you focus and not feel hungry during the game. These foods are going to be placed on 1/4 of your plate. And the third step is to choose low-fiber vegetables. Fiber can cause you to have stomach cramps during a game. So vegetables like green beans, carrots, zucchini, yellow squash, broccoli, mushrooms are some good choices. These foods provide vitamins and minerals to help you grow and will not make you feel bloated or cause cramping. These will take up about 1/4 of your plate also. Here's an example of what your pregame meal plate might look like. On the top half, you see this is where you have your carbohydrate-rich foods. Pasta, rice, potatoes, grains. You can add fresh fruit, a low-fat dairy choice to your meal. Also, your lean meats are down in the lower quadrant of your plate, and your raw vegetables or cooked vegetables or even a vegetable soup is on the right quadrant. Now, if you're going out and you're going to a restaurant, I have some meals that I have looked at. So here at Panera, they have a soba noodle broth bowl with chicken, which is about 25% fat. It's going to provide you liquid in the broth, and then you can add low-fat milk or water to drink. At Subway, any fresh fit 6-inch sub sandwich is a good choice. You want to ask for mustard instead of mayonnaise, or have your sandwich without any dressing on it. Add low-fat milk, fresh fruit, and pretzels to round out this meal. And even at Chick-fil-A, you can find something. A grilled Chick-fil-A sandwich contains about 16% fat, has about 29 grams of protein. Here again, add low-fat milk, a fruit cup to round out this meal. If you'd like to learn more about youth ice hockey nutrition and what to eat throughout your entire day, check out my Create a Championship Plate course at my Hockey Mom RD's Youth Ice Hockey Nutrition Academy on Thinkific, and you see the link is right below this slide. Make it a great day and happy skating. This is Kim Lukhard, Hockey Mom RD.
Dave Schmitz, ResistanceBandTraining.com. Welcome to the Band Jam. We've got your workout today. Yeah, it's very simple. It's an upper body strengthening workout that's going to challenge your lower body to be a stabilizer. Yeah, an isometric stabilizer. So we're going to go ahead and load your lower body and help make it stay in an isometric contraction while you're training your upper body. It's a great way to combine up and make it a total body workout. But more importantly, it's going to teach your lower body how to be strong in the hole, which I think is super important as we get older, to teach our body, especially our lower body, to be a strong squatter in the hole. You're going to enjoy this workout, guys. As always, make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think about the workout. And I look forward to going ahead and sharing more workouts with you in the near future. Have a great workout today, guys.
I think everyone needs to have a way to view the game. And in my case, be it in preparing for coaching the team or as I ready for a given hockey school, I need a way to organize my thoughts and to ensure I don't miss a single thing that should be addressed with my kids. So I start by acknowledging that our game is a transition sport, meaning that I have to dedicate equal attention to both the offensive and defensive sides of the game. In so doing, I also divide my analysis by which zone play is in, because strategies are usually designed according to this and which team is in possession of the puck. All that said, let's take a look at all the components that make up a basic playing system. After years at these hockey wars, and having the gray hairs to match, I usually start my game breakdown with defense, as if our opponents have the puck and action is in the zone that's farthest from our goal. Of course, a team's defensive play in the offensive zone is called forechecking. It's an organized way a team works together, using every single skater to regain possession of the puck. Those at advanced levels know there are countless ways to deploy all your skaters in this effort, from a basic forecheck to aggressive ones to some very passive ones. At times, teams get the chance to play their primary or another forecheck just outside the offensive zone. We have to prepare, though, for the eventuality that our opponents will be able to successfully move the puck out against our forecheck, and that they'll begin launching an attack through neutral ice and on into our defensive zone. In preparation for this, a team, as well as each individual player, has to learn to recognize and then be able to defend against each rush situation, as in one-on-ones, two-on-ones, two-on-twos, and three-on-twos. Skills and knowledge associated with back-checking also come into play here, through the middle zone and into our own end. Defensive zone coverage takes place when our opponents control the puck in our zone. Like forechecking, there are various schemes coaches use to maximize their team's positional strengths and to minimize their weaknesses. This normally having to do with assigning more or less help to covering either high or low in the zone. No matter the system used though, basic checking principles apply to such areas as the points and the slot. And I usually also provide separate rules for when players are either covering a puck carrier or when they're checking away from the puck. A team's offense can begin here in the defensive zone with semi-planned ways to advance the puck up ice. Breakouts or breakout plays I'm talking about. No doubt, successful advancement of the puck from this area is crucial to keeping pressure away from our goal, and success in this area depends greatly on players being highly skilled, able to read the pressure of enemy forecheckers, and pretty exact with their execution. Just as a team has to be ready to defend various numerical rushes, players should also learn to read and then act properly according to the number of teammates they have with them, as well as how many defenders they face. There are even some percentage plays or time-tested options they should know about for moving the puck through the neutral zone. Then, I'll credit the Europeans with introducing an attack option that's known by different labels, because neutral ice breakouts or regroups are a great way to launch a quick counterattack if we suddenly gain the puck out here. Lots of things need to be worked on here, most of them having to do with each momentary relocation of the puck. I mean, puck carriers and their teammates should know how to react to each other, or what to do if the puck is in a corner, or if it's out at a point, and so forth. Forwards should also learn to constantly use the triangle arrangement they create. And at advanced levels, the concept of cycling the puck is a great way to create movement and deception to ultimately get an attacker open for a quality shot on goal. Of course, I've only mentioned equal strength strategies here, but don't forget that a team should be well prepared to deal with special team situations, like when they have a power play or when they're shorthanded. Also, don't forget how critical face-offs can be, both skill-wise and tactically. Then 2 final points. Despite the importance of X's and O's, don't forget that the actual execution of each strategy or tactic relies heavily on the individual abilities of each player. So, once I've used the earlier method to break down the team portion of my teaching, I'll start all over again to inspect the positional skills required of each player to carry out his or her respective role, with and without the puck, and zone by zone. This study also brings to light numerous individual skills we'll need to work on, like skating, puck handling, passing, shooting, and checking. And don't forget that very serious players must be strengthened, quickened, and conditioned to specifically meet the rigors of their game. Lastly, from my observations, far too many players end up being either strong in skills and rather lost in the team concept, or they want to be a team guy, but they're lacking the skills to carry out their assignments. So I always seek balance in my plan, working hard to create highly skilled and very smart players.
Floorball for hockey players. Floorball is an excellent off-ice training sport for hockey players, as players can practice stick handling, passing, and shooting skills anywhere at any time. Hockey players will love the feel of a floorball stick and the soft hands required to control the ball. The following drills will demonstrate on-ice skill development in parallel with the floorball or off-ice component. Stick handling. Floorball is a great sport for ice hockey players to practice stick handling. It allows players to practice many different moves because of the special curve on the stick and because the ball is so light. In this demonstration, the player pulls the puck in towards his body around the triangle, stick handles, and then performs a backhand flip over the obstacle. The floorball players seen here demonstrate a similar technique on the floor. Here, the player fakes a pass to his forehand side and then pulls the puck back with the backhand part of his stick blade, all in one motion, returning back to stick handling in front of his body. The same technique can be done in floorball. Floorball helps ice hockey players become better stick handlers because the same motions and muscles are used when controlling the ball or puck.
This has been a local video marketing production. We hope you've enjoyed this and that you've picked up a number of great hockey tips. Please do tell some friends about these shows, and let the contributing coaches know how much you appreciate them.